Brothers and sisters, Shaka San Kofa here with three legendary warriors that have put the groundwork in as revolutionaries, street activists, street warriors, street soldiers, and the like. You know, five.
All of
brother Cedric.
Don't smoke the brothers and sisters.
Just the ceasefire. Don't smoke the brothers. Not the
sisters.
Chicago organization, but the Washington D.C. organization, headed by the general, the chairman, Malik Farrakhan, who is a legend. Not only just a legend, but an inspiration, an iconic figure in the city of Washington D.C. Along with brother Cedric, brother Yango Sawyer,
and Daru Pasha, who was also started Monument Productions.
That's right.
The boxing, put the boxing on the map in this city, man.
Yeah.
Hey, Phil.
Oh yeah, brother Daru is a legend. Brother Daru is a legend. But listen,
and had some of the biggest fights in Washington D.C.
Exactly.
On the East Coast.
Come on, man, stay with us, brother.
And
this young brother here, brother Phil Davis. Right. Yes, sir.
Right.
Okay, what I want to do, man, I want to get you brothers' opinion on, we already know about the tragedy of the little young queen, but what are some solutions? And let's try to deal with the root cause that created this whole self-extermination in the black community.
White supremacy.
White supremacy?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And to the people, what is white supremacy, brother Malik?
White supremacy is those European crackers that think that they run this country, man, and run us, and want to see us back in 100% slavery, or dead, or in the penitentiary for the rest of our life.
I think it's three options they trying to give us, right? Dead, locked up, or emasculated. You know what I'm saying? They fear us. They fear our spirit. You know what I mean? And what you see right now going on is it's a lot of our men doing this instead of doing this. You know what I'm saying? So it's a war on us, man. It's a war on our kids. It's a war on our women. But again, they fear this masculinity. It's what we give off naturally. We are natural warriors, not savages. You know what I'm saying?
It's lack of education, lack of resources in this community.
Absolutely.
A lot of ignorance, you know. But we can't not only just blame it on our community, we got to blame it on ourselves, so to speak, right? Because a lot of us has been misled, been caught up, been trapped, and you know, it has affected our young people
Absolutely.
in a way that it's hurting us. It's hurting the community, it's hurting families. So we got to do some new stuff, man. We got to change our way of thinking.
White supremacy is a system that has taught us to hate ourselves. Brother Malcolm X said that the greatest sin that was committed on us as a people, we're taught to hate ourselves, and as a result of hating ourselves, we hate everything that looks like us. So what you see today with this young sister being put away is a result of white supremacy, of how individuals feel about themselves. If I hate me, I hate you. And so one of the things that we need to do is begin to talk about our greatness, who we are as a people, our history, and teach our people that we are the torchbearers of civilization, that we brought civilization in, the greatness of us. Our young people are not taught that. And so we have an organization like Ceasefire Don't Smoke, the Brothers and Sisters, the Alliance of Concerned Men, and a number of other organizations that teach that kind of system to counterbalance or counteract white supremacy. White supremacy is a system that has taught hate all over the world. Europeans have dominated the world. Today, it's almost over for them.
Brother Daru.
It is all of the above that has been said and much more. We got to come together and love one another and fight for one another.
Absolutely.
One thing I want to add is that the focus needs to be on conflict resolution. I think that when these type of things happen, there needs to be some type of mediation in the community to prevent it from going to this particular level.
All right. Got some strong wisdom, some strong insight. These brothers.
Let me just say this last thing. And you get a chance, pan all these youngins out here. They're the greatest generation we ever born, man.
Right.
Feel me? We keep down in the youngins, but the youngins got what they got because we didn't teach them or we showed them the wrong way. And then the youngins, when they wake up, they're the ones gonna get the reparations for us. The same ones that's out here doing this travesty or mayhem on our own people, like ourselves, that when we used to put the mayhem down, until we came to realization and God helped change our mindset. That's why we standing here right now. But it ain't that we ain't fired one of them gats. You feel me? And it's only behind the fact that we had fired one of them gats that we can help these youngins. But they're the greatest generation that we ever born, man. Just got the wrong direction. Once they get God in their life in that direction, man, they're gonna be taking care of us. So don't count our babies out, man.
Yeah, and you just heard some brothers, some warriors, some from the most powerful organizations, not just in Washington, D.C., but the entire country. And the root cause, based on my investigation and research that I always share on my television show, is that a lot of our people don't know that the FBI and the CIA, they go to Heckinger Mall. The last place they went was Heckinger Mall. They took a tractor trailer of Russian assault weapons and military assault weapons, high-powered weapons, left the truck open for the youth to go take the weapons out of the truck
deliberately,
and they watch. And after they get a certain amount of weapons, they came, close the truck, and then they go to another black community. It's the same way with the drugs. When these drugs, how do you think narcotics get from Bogota, Columbia to Division Avenue? It goes through DEA, it goes through Frogmen, and then when it gets here, it goes through the mayor, the councilman. Once it gets to the councilman appoints certain task force members. Task force members pick who's going to be kingpins. See, kingpins are not made. You don't grow up to be a kingpin. You are selected, just like in the presidency. And then when they finish with you, you get from now on, or you get eliminated and exterminated. And a lot of our people don't have the slightest idea on how this whole process began. So the solutions is, like Brother Cedric was saying, resources. Give these brothers some jobs. Put these brothers and sisters in vocational organizations. Show them manhood training like the street law soldiers and ceasefire. Manhood training programs. Because when you've been raised by a female and the female has tried to show you how to become a man, it is very, very difficult and very, very misleading. So, you got anything you want to say before we close?
Yes, and don't think that 5-0, right? Don't do drive-by shootings, man. All right, this is how they add their budget. All right, when you talk about the CIA and all that, right? I mean, look at Freeway Rick, Los Angeles, California. I was out there at that era when they was giving up all them keys, man, them birds and the whole shop. So you got some good, I haven't met too many of them, police. Excuse me, go ahead, y'all go ahead. But you got some that ain't that great. You feel me? There's some that I know that I respect to the utmost. Right?
There's so many people at this homegoing service that it appears that I may not receive a funeral program. However, Brother Daru is showing me the inside of the funeral program. So, you know, the Queen was very, very powerful. And this is power. Although it was a tragedy, this young queen brought together the entire city. And now what the entire city has to do is not just listen to a sermon from Apostle Steve Young, who is eulogizing the queen today, but to, make sure that the connections, that the linkage and the unification continues in honor of not only this sister, but all the babies that have made their ascensions as a result of violence in the street. So with that said, I'll be getting back with you all shortly. Peace.